Well, welcome to Sunlust Map29. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Whole 2 months. Well, this map is very difficult. In total, it's taken me 759 attempts. However, the first 600 were more... They were all one particular strategy, which was ridiculously unlikely to work. So I, at attempt 601, switched to another strategy until attempt 670. That strategy was more likely to win, but still very unlikely. And at attempt 670 onward, that's when I had the new strategy, the one that I win this with. So, I'm pretty sure you can tell what I did the last, 30-45 seconds or so. Basically, I hit that one switch and hoped that the vials didn't zap me. And then I lured the Revenant missiles behind the Cyber Demon, hit the switch behind him, got out, and then ran to here. And now we have me getting the Cyber Demon to infight with the guys in the window, and I kill the Barons. And after the Barons are dead, and hopefully the Archvile in the doorway, I come out here, and then I run down here. Now usually I try and lure everyone over there that's still free roaming, but that Pain Elemental got in the way of that by existing, so I had to move on. Now I try and take down these two Revenants. Sometimes I take that Soul Sphere, depending on how much health I have. And then I take out the Chain Gunners and the Barons, if I can. This is a lot more freeform, this area. You see, I have not really any perfect strategy for this, so I'm just going to go around a bit until I kill everything. Except for those Helmites on those ledges. They can stay for now, but they're a bit annoying later. However, I'd rather have the ammo that I would use to kill them than not have them shoot at me. Also, I nearly just got hit, but I was lucky enough not to. And this looks like the last enemy here, so that means I take the red suit, kill any remaining Chain Gunners, and then kill this Baron. Once this Baron is dead, there's a switch behind it, and that switch gives me an Archvile. Two, actually. It's a pretty good deal in my opinion. Now I see that lost soul right there, and I decide that its life needs to end so that I can get this area more easily. These Revenants aren't too bad unless you really screw up or there are enemies down below with you. That can really screw things up for you. Up this switch, there's another switch, and also a Revenant. This switch lowers that Mega Armor, which I want because I'm low on armor. I've got almost none. But now I must go down again and hit yet another switch. And behind it is a Cyber Demon. It's always best if that Cyber Demon starts infighting with the Hell Knights. That's why I didn't kill them earlier. So it can distract them. For some reason, I decided not to run past him this time. I'm pretty sure it's because I want those cell packs. But that doesn't mean that what I'm doing right now was mostly stupid and cost me health. However, this area, since I've got the Mega Armor, I'm pretty much good. I don't think I've really died here much, if at all, with the Mega Armor, ever since I changed my strategy. Now this has 3 waves, the first of which you just saw, which is best dealt with by running behind the Mancubi and blasting with the BFG 3 times. Now this one is just dealt with by rocketing the shit out of everyone. And the third wave is best dealt with by just killing everything as quickly as you can. And also getting down to really low health, because that's climactic. To be honest though, your best chance is probably to just kill the Revenants first each time, if you can. And if you can't, then just try and kill one of them at least. Because they're the greatest threat no matter what. Except for the chain gunners, but you can BFG them down. When you go up that lift, this area opens and you can run into it if you're quick. And that gives you the opportunity for invulnerability. Now here's where things get interesting. I devised a new strategy for this place. So, I keep the Cyber Demons alive, and I start just blasting down the Archviles. I place myself opposite to the Cyber Demons so that they can help me blast them down. And now they're all dead. Usually it's not this quick, but it's always great when it is. Now my best chance to survive is to just kill the Cyber Demons. And once they're dead, all I have to do is just make sure I don't get myself surrounded. This really changes the fights by making it, I don't know, maybe a little bit quicker, I'm not quite sure. It's just different, honestly. I never tried it the intended way because I just thought of this way and I was like, hey, that'll be cool. And some people I know agreed with me, so I decided to just do it this way. But at this point, I should win this fight. If I lose here, that's just due to my own incompetence. But luckily, for me, I am not incompetent today. At least not in this run. Once I've got enough space, I can start using rockets again. And that will bring the last few enemies to their inevitable deaths. Now there's these 2 switches, and upon hitting them both, it will lower this area on the side wall, as well as activate a crusher for the Archviles that are already dead. And now that you have the yellow key, it is time to go outside once again. But first, I'm going to get some secrets, because this outside area can be deadly. But I'd say it's probably the second easiest part of the map. The easiest actually being the finale, because you can just cheese the finale. And after 759 attempts, I don't think I can be bothered to do the finale normally, so I'm gonna do things the way I feel like it. I mean, who's gonna stop me? And yeah, 759 is a new record. So that's interesting. You can hit that switch through the wall, and it allows you, well, I think it's actually in the ground, but the point is you can hit it prematurely. And I decided to hit it prematurely so that I can get these cells, because I figure, well, I was originally going to do the Archvile Revenant stuff first, but then I realized that I didn't have any cells, and I want cells for that, because sometimes things can go really wrong there. And since I got past the circular fights of hell, I wanted to continue on, so I went the safe route. And as you can see, being safe is also being inefficient, because it's taken me forever to take down these cyber demons, and I'm also getting really bad tracers on them. But finally, one is dead. As soon as I saw that cyber demon die, that was a very good feeling, because I was like, yes, now I can do this. That might have been exactly what I thought, even. But once this guy dies, I'm gonna take the other radiation suits, and then I'll deal with the rest of the enemies in this area. Something I should note is that when you do my strategy for the circular spiral room, it gives you a lot of spare rockets, but it also brings you down on shells a bit. But those spare rockets are very useful in arenas like this, because it means that you can just use attrition on the archviles. And here I'm forgetting a switch, so I need to take care of that switch. These guys shouldn't be too difficult, but I make things ridiculously, pointlessly hard for myself. It also really doesn't matter that I'm wasting this many rockets. I've got more than enough rockets. There is no shortage of rockets with this route after you reach the halfway point. And something about this map is that if you get past the halfway point, you are mostly in the clear, but you can still screw up and die. The first half of this map is probably the most difficult part of Sunlust so far, so you should be aware of that if you ever decide to max this map as I have. I think that probably 99% of my deaths, literally 99%, were in that area, the first half. Now you want to kill all the imps, well maybe not all of them, just a decent amount of them, and then run back to one of these side panels. I prefer this one because it gives you a clearer path to the cheese strat. Once the Revenant missiles are about to hit you, I run over here and do this thing. I'm firing down upon them a little bit, however, I let them to their own devices soon enough. I mean, there's no real need to, but it's what I do. Now I'm going to speed things up a bit, because it's honestly just a bunch of waiting until the cyber demons kill everything by infighting. So why wait? So, I see that pretty much it's just the cyber demons left, and that means that I should go and kill them. Now I see 2 cyber demons, so that means that I think there's only 2, but then I become surprised when there's 3, and that surprise nearly causes me to die of incompetence, because there's actually 4 cyber demons. We've got an interesting situation here where I'm very afraid, at least I think I am. I think I'm more just overly cautious than afraid, like extremely cautious. So I decide to just use the super shotgun. There's 2 cell packs that I left back over by the door, but I don't want to risk it because it's been too long. And once that cyber demon is dead, there is pretty much nothing that can kill me. I'm pretty sure even if I got blasted once, I would survive. But I don't get blasted, so it doesn't matter. There's one enemy left, which is this Baron. I've got no idea why it's like stuck in the wall or something, but it is. And as you can see, I'm quite celebratory of my victory. Spinning is a sign of celebration. And there you go. Go fuck yourself. Finished in 1703.94 UVMax. I must say that when I completed this map, I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit, but I now disagree with that statement. It's actually a pretty damn good map. One of the best ones in the WAD. It's just that 759 attempts do weigh on your mind a little bit and influence your opinions until you can get over that. Anyways, the next map is the last map. The last map of Sunlust, God Machine. And I hope to see you soon within it.